Sir, can you scroll up?
Yeah, sure. Done everyone? Yes or no, please tell me. Write it fast, guys.
Done, sir.
Okay. See, there are 2 points that you have to remember. First is never break a sigma bond while making resonating structures. Right, next point. सबसे पहले तो सिग्मा बॉन्ड कभी नहीं ब्रेक होगा. It is a pi phenomena, a pi electron phenomena. Okay. Now write the next point. Never break the octet rule for second period elements. ठीक है, ध्यान रहे. Second period elements generally you are going to get carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine. Okay. So आपके पास maximum 8 ही इलेक्ट्रॉन हो सकते हैं, इससे ज्यादा इसमें नहीं हो सकते हैं. So please remember that you should never break the octet rule and you should never break the sigma bond. These are the 2 rules that you should remember while making the resonating structures. Now you will write conditions for resonance. Conditions for resonance. Okay, please write. Resonance takes place when one of the following cases occurs. Okay. Right, number 1. If you have a sequence of bond in an order of pi, sigma, and then you have a positive charge. Okay. For example, you have A with a double bond B, single bond C, and C has a positive charge. So pi, sigma, positive charge. Second case you can write, if you have pi, sigma, and then there is a lone pair electron. That means that's C carbon atom. A, double bond B, single bond C, and C has a lone pair. Right, the third case. देखिए, इस केस में आपके पास ना एक और आ सकता है, A, double bond B, single bond C, C with a negative charge. Now, if you have a negative charge, then obviously there will be a lone pair electron. Okay, please remember that. If you have a negative charge, there will be a lone pair. Right, the third case, pi, sigma, and then free radical. So we have A double bond B, single bond C, and C has a free radical. Right, the fourth case, if you have pi, sigma, and then again pi. In this case, we have A double bond B, single bond C, and double bond D. Now write the fifth case. If you have lone pair, then a sigma bond, and then a positive charge. So if you have something like this, A with a lone pair, then you have B with a positive charge. Okay. Or this can also be like this, A with a negative charge, sigma bond, and B positive. Okay. Now, whenever you have negative charge, then obviously there is a lone pair electron. Done everyone? Yes or no? Please tell me. All of you wrote this? All of you wrote this? Mic on करने में आप लोग जान जाती है क्या? How many of you are done? Iram, Fahad, Hiba, Jania, please tell me.
Done, sir.
Yusuf, you are not done.
2 minutes, sir.
If you speak, na, sir, I am not done.
All right, sir, I'm done.
Abdullah, Tarif, what about you guys?
Yes, sir.
Write a question. Identify the case of resonance. In following. Identify the case of resonance in following. Write the A1. देखिए यहाँ पे क्या केस है आपके पास? C. Please see this one. Then you are going to do the others. You have pi bond, and then you have a sigma, and then you have a pi. ठीक है? So what is this? Pi sigma pi. A double bond B, single bond C, double bond D. तो pi sigma pi का केस है या फिर A double bond B, single bond C and double bond D. आप ये दोनों में से कोई एक लिखिएगा, ठीक है? या फिर दोनों ही लिखिएगा यहाँ पे. Right? The B case. B में एक स्ट्रक्चर लिखिए. Now, what is this case? Can someone tell me? What is this case? Please tell me, guys. ये कौन सा केस है रेजोनेंस का?
First one.
विथ नो नो नहीं ऐसे बोलिए ना, क्या है? पाई सिग्मा ऐसे करके बोलिए, क्या है?
Pi, sigma, and plus charge.
पाई सिग्मा पॉजिटिव चार्ज. ठीक है. सो यू ऑल हैव टू आइडेंटिफाई. बस आइडेंटिफाई करना, इसमें प्लीज गलती मत करिएगा. ध्यान से देखिए. Write this down. Send the answer on my WhatsApp. Please send the answers on WhatsApp once you are done. Okay, Hiba. Then you will tell me the answers, okay? Let other people send the answer. and then you will tell me the answer, whatever you have done. Guys, 3 more minutes and then you will send whatever you have done till now. Please tell me whatever you have done till now. Abdullah, F1, can you please retry? I don't understand. Either you have not written anything there in the F case. Please send whatever you have done, guys. Please send me whatever you have done. तो टाइम लग रहा है आप लोगों को भेजने में. Now please see here. See, in the B case, we have A double bond B, single bond C with a positive charge. So it is going to be pi sigma positive. A double bond B, single bond C with a positive charge. Then in the next case, we have A double bonds B, single bond C with a negative charge. This is pi sigma negative charge या lone pair. ठीक है ना, जब भी negative charge होगा, there will be lone pair. वही हम आपको बताना चाह रहे हैं. Okay, I'm writing this negative charge, but here it is what lone pair. This is what A double bond B, single bond C with a negative charge. Okay, negative charge and lone pair means the same thing. If there is a negative charge, there will be a lone pair. Here we have A double bond B, single bond C, and C with a positive charge. So this is pi sigma positive, A double bond B, single bond C, positive charge. Now look at this next case. Here we have A double bond B, single bond C with a lone pair electron. Okay, with a lone pair electron. Here we are going to have pi sigma lone pair. Also, you see here you have pi sigma pi. Okay, so we have two cases of resonance here. We have pi sigma lone pair and pi sigma pi. In the F case, you have pi sigma and a lone pair. किसी ने नहीं किया क्या? और Iram, Fahad, Jania, Tarif, Yusuf, no one has sent any answers. What happened? Iram, tell me. Yes, Iram. आपसे एक भी नहीं हुआ?
नहीं सर हुआ.
फिर आपने भेजा क्यों नहीं? आप लोग बिल्कुल ही बात नहीं मान रहे हैं. फहद, what about you? Jania, एक भी हुआ आपसे?
Yes, sir, I did.
So why have you not sent me till now? Yusuf, Tarif, what about you guys? Pi sigma and then lone pair. A double bond B, single bond C with a lone pair electron. Next is also similar. We have pi, then we have sigma, and then we have lone pair. Now, here what do we have? Here we have lone pair, sigma, and then positive. In this case, we have A double bond B, pi, sigma, and then a free radical. What happened, Jania, Tarif, Yusuf? Yusuf, have not done any one. Yes, Yusuf, tell me.
I can't.
Sorry?
Sir, in the H
Sir, I
part,
can't send right now, sir. That's so particular.
एक आदमी बोलिए पहले. यूसुफ बताइए क्या हुआ? Yes, Yusuf, tell me what happened. अब बोल रहे हैं तो चुपचाप बैठे हैं बिल्कुल. Yes, Yusuf, you were saying something. Tariq, you were saying something?
Sir, I
No,
was
I can't.
asking.
हाँ फहद, एक आदमी बोलिए भाई, एक आदमी बोलिए, दोनों एक ही साथ
सर मैं पूछा था
जी।
इसमें H पार्ट में कि पॉजिटिव चार्ज किस बॉन्ड पे, मैं समझा नहीं।
कार्बन पे है, बॉन्ड पे नहीं होता है पॉजिटिव चार्ज, एटम पे होगा। ये कहाँ पे कार्बन है ना, उसको पॉजिटिव चार्ज है।
ओह ओके।
इट इज लाइक दिस, CH3 C डबल बॉन्ड O, C डबल बॉन्ड O तो नहीं है अभी, C सिंगल बॉन्ड O है, CH3 and there is a positive charge here, यहाँ पे आपके पास नेगेटिव चार्ज।
ओके
हाँ तारीफ, tell me now, what were you saying?
Sir, I can't send right now.
You cannot send now. Okay.
Sir, I'm out of country also.
You're out of?
I'm out of country.
You're out of country. अरे कहीं ना कहीं तो होंगे।
Sir, I'm not in my usual place. I think. That's why I couldn't.
You don't have access to WhatsApp. आप ये बोलिए ना।
Yes.
हाँ ये बोलिए आप। चलिए। ये सेवा कौन सा आपको, आपका सही हुआ सारा या फिर गलत हुआ कुछ?
No, sir, everything is right. The I question, there's pi sigma pi bond.
हाँ वो भी है इसमें सही, यहाँ पे पाई सिग्मा पाई भी है, करेक्ट। You will not have any case of resonance other than this. हाँ मतलब इन सवालों से अलग हो सकता है, बट केस आपके ऐसे ही रहेंगे। ओके, यू विल हैव सिमिलर केसेस, द कंपाउंड्स, द मॉलिक्यूल्स कैन बी डिफरेंट, ओके, द एग्जांपल्स कैन बी डिफरेंट, but the cases will not be anything other than these five. So just now from here you have to start recognizing the patterns. Okay, you have resonance patterns. So what are the resonance patterns? You can have pi sigma pi, you can have pi sigma positive, pi sigma lone pair or negative, pi sigma pi sigma lone pair or pi sigma negative, and then you can have pi sigma free radical, and then there is one which is lone pair sigma positive or negative sigma positive, lone pair sigma positive. Okay, so these are the conditions for resonance. Write this down, those who have not done correctly. Now, next question is how we have identified the cases of resonance. Now, how to identify the identify to kar liya, how to make the resonating structures. Okay, so we'll look case by case. So look at the first case. पहला case क्या था हमारे पास? It was pi sigma positive, right? So look at the case one on how to move the electrons. Right here, case one. Pi sigma positive, A double bond B, single bond C पे positive. Okay, so for this we have done one example. उस example को हम लिखते हैं फिर से. See the first example, that is double bond and positive. So in this case, this pi bond will move here. Get comfortable with bond line structures. It will be very helpful for you guys. बहुत आसानी से और बहुत ही जल्दी चीजें बनेंगी. ठीक है? Now you have 1, 2, 3 carbon atoms. What is happening? The 1, 2 pi bond is moving to 2, 3. Now that is why 3 is not having any charge, but 1, it lost an electron. That is why 1 is going to have a positive charge here. Other examples could be double bond here and a pi. Now how to move the electron? Electron source. What is the source? Pi bond. Electron sink or electron poor. Electron rich to electron poor. What is electron rich? Pi. What is electron poor? Positive charge. So it will move like this. and you will get a pi bond here, a positive charge here. Okay. Now, what does it signify? It signifies that you have two different sites, which is electrophilic. This carbon is also electrophilic, and this carbon is also electrophilic. Both of these are electrophilic carbon atoms. Okay. Now, write another case, which is very important. A benzene ring with a positive charge. Now, the electron movement again from ring towards the positive charge. So I will get a double bond here. I will get CH2. The positive charge will be here. This double bond and this double bond is as it is. Now, once again, as you can see, A double bond B, single bond C, and a positive charge. So again, there will be movement of electron from electron source to electron sink, like this. We'll get one more resonating structure. Now, this resonating structure, it is going to have a double bond in this carbon atom. This double bond is as it is. Now, this carbon is going to get a positive charge. And this is CH2 double bond only. This has not changed. This is CH2 double bond. Now, again, you can see, एक ही आप देखिए कहाँ से चल रहे हैं, ठीक है ना? You are moving like this. This is also upwards. Then you are going to move the same way. Okay. एक ही direction रखिएगा सब चीज का. Now, this carbon atom, which is having double bond, it will move here. Now, the pi bond will be formed here. This pi bond is as it is, and you're having the CH2 as it is here. The positive charge is formed here. Then, please see. Again, you have got A, double bond, B, single bond, and a positive charge. Now, the electron movement will be from, again, pi to this bond here. Now, this is going to be double. This is double as earlier. This is also double as earlier. And this CH2 is now going to get a positive charge. Okay, so all of these are resonating structure. Now, what is very beautiful about this is the resonance hybrid structure. If I combine all of these structures, I'm going to get the resonance hybrid. Now, if you look at the resonance hybrid, I'm drawing this. ठीक है ना? ये आप skeleton बना लीजिए sigma bond वाला. Once all of you are done, please let me know, and then I will write the whatever like partial double bond and the delta positive and delta negative charges are there. Okay. First of all, write all the resonating structure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that we have drawn. And let us suppose this is the carbon 1, this is the carbon 2. अच्छा एक बार carbon तो आपका एक यहाँ पे भी है. This is carbon 1, carbon 2, this is carbon 3, this is carbon 4, this is carbon 5, this is carbon 6, and this is carbon 7. This is the resonating structure A, B, C, D, and E. ठीक है?
सर कुछ खास समझ नहीं आया.
क्या फहद?
सर कुछ खास समझ नहीं आया.
हाँ नहीं अभी रुकिए.
Movement समझ नहीं आया.
Movement is always from electron rich to electron poor, ना?
Yes.
तो ये आपका pi electron जो है ना, this pi electron is being attracted towards this bond here. So we have got this CH2. Now you have got the positive charge here. Electron movement कहाँ से कहाँ होता है? Electron rich to
Electron
poor, है ना? Electron rich side सबसे ज्यादा यहाँ पे क्या लग रहा है आपको, बताइए. कहीं पे lone pair दिख रहा है आपको? Can you see any lone pair here?
No.
No, lone pair नहीं है तो pi bond दिख रहा है,
Yes.
है ना? तो pi bond के से फिर किस तरफ जाएगा बताइए? What is the electron poor side that you can find? The positive charge. So it is moving from lone like pi bond, and it is making another pi bond with this positive charge.
ये ठीक है, लेकिन जो नीचे एग्जाम्पल है ABCD वाले,
अरे,
उसमें
हाँ,
पॉजिटिव चार्ज और तो मेटा पोजीशन भी नहीं आ रहा।
क्यों नहीं आ रहा?
यस,
क्यों नहीं आ रहा? कैसे आएगा बताइए? वो बात नहीं है ना कि क्यों नहीं आ रहा है, वो तो एक कंक्लूजन है कि मेटा पोजीशन पे नहीं आ रहा है चार्ज। ठीक है, वो आप बोलिए क्यों नहीं आ रहा है, क्योंकि सारे रेजोनेटिंग स्ट्रक्चर में कहीं पे भी पॉजिटिव चार्ज नहीं आ रहा है। बताइए कौन से केस में हो सकता था कि मेटा पे आए? ओके, दैट इज अ कंक्लूजन दैट यू आर सेइंग कि मेटा पे नहीं आ रहा है। ये तो हमने करके देखा ना कि कहाँ कहाँ पे पॉजिटिव चार्ज आ सकता है। हमने सारे सारे के सारे स्ट्रक्चर बना लिए, इसके बाद क्या बना सकते हैं? इसके बाद वापस से आप फिर इसको यहाँ पे ले जाइए, पॉजिटिव चार्ज हो जाएगा। ठीक है, फिर वापस से इसको यहाँ ले जाइए, तो वापस से आपके पास ये स्ट्रक्चर बन के आ जाएगा, ए वाला, अगर ई में आप फिर से रेजोनेंस कीजिएगा। आप एक एक स्टेप लेके चलिए ना, यहाँ से यहाँ ए से बी देखिए क्या हो रहा है, फिर बी से सी देखिए क्या हो रहा है, फिर सी से डी देखिए क्या हो रहा है, फिर डी से ये देखिए। उसमें अगर आपको कहीं पे कंफ्यूजन नजर आए तो फिर बताइएगा।
एक सेकंड।
All of you done? Yes or no? Please tell me. Sorry. Now everyone, please turn your mic on. All of you, please turn your mic on. Iram, Fahad, Hiba, Jania, Tarif, Abdullah, Yusuf. Everyone, please turn your mic on. हाँ, कीप योर माइक ऑन ना, दूसरे लोग नहीं बोल रहे तो क्या, आप लोग माइक ऑन करके रखिए, हम एक बार जो बोल रहे हैं उसको कीजिए तो कम से कम। What happened others? Iram, Fahad, Hiba, माइक ऑन हो रहा आप लोगों का। जानिया, कीप योर माइक ऑन गाइस, कीप योर माइक ऑन। हम चेक नहीं कर रहे, माइक टेस्ट नहीं कर रहे, आप लोग ऑन रखिए। जब ओह डियर, अभी भी कुछ बच्चे ऐसे हैं बिल्कुल। जानिया, अब्दुल्ला, यूसुफ, कीप योर माइक बंद करने की जरूरत क्या है आप लोग? कीप योर माइक ऑन व्हेन आई एम सेइंग दैट। अब्दुल्ला, फहद एंड यूसुफ, अब्दुल्ला एंड यूसुफ, अब्दुल्ला आप नहीं है क्या क्लास में? यूसुफ, व्हाट हैपेंड टू यू? चलिए, जो लोग नहीं है वो नहीं है। प्लीज टेल मी, look at the A structure and tell me what is the type of bond between carbon number 1 and 2, single or double? कार्बन नंबर 1 और 2 के बीच में कैसा बॉन्ड है, सिंगल और डबल?
Single,
सिंगल। इन द सेकेंड इट इज
double,
बाकी लोग का आंसर नहीं आ रहा है।
डबल।
ओके, व्हाट अबाउट द थर्ड स्ट्रक्चर? What about
double,
the C structure? In this we are having single or double?
double,
डबल।
Double. What about the D structure? What about the
डबल।
D structure, single or double? Double. What about the
डबल।
E structure?
single,
Double. E structure में double है, carbon number 1 and 2. Look at
सिंगल।
this E structure. What is the bond?
single,
Single. That means sometimes this bond is double, sometimes this bond is single. इसका मतलब this is a partial double bond. Now similarly, tell me about the structure number, sorry, between the carbon 2 and 3. Do we have a pure double bond or a partial double bond?
partial.
Partial double bond again. Now tell me about the 3 and 4.
partial,
Look at the structure and tell me. Iram, tell me.
single,
जोर से बोलिए इरम, क्या हो गया आपको?
single bond,
3 और 4 के बीच में it is going to be partial double bond or pure double bond? Yes, Iram?
double,
पार्शियल डबल और प्योर डबल, वही तो पूछ रहे हैं आपसे हम। पार्शियल डबल बॉन्ड होगा, लुक एट ऑल दी स्ट्रक्चर्स। एरम कीप योर माइक ऑन।
Sir, for which structure?
नहीं, सारे स्ट्रक्चर में देख के फिर हमको कंक्लूजन बताइए आप। हमने पहले के लिए बताया ना, आप लोगों ने तो जवाब नहीं दिया है ना। What I did for the first 1 and 2, you do the same thing for 3 and 4 and tell me whether it is going to be partial double bond or a pure double bond.
Pure double bond.
Pure double bond है ना, इसीलिए तो बोल रहे थे आप लोग को माइक ऑन करके जब जवाब देने के लिए, तब आप लोग को जवाब नहीं देना होता है। What is the double bond here? What is the bond in 3 and 4 for the first structure? A स्ट्रक्चर में कैसा बॉन्ड है बताइए, सिंगल और डबल एरम।
Single.
बी में
Single.
सी में
Double.
डी में
Double.
ई में।
Double.
तो पार्शियल डबल बॉन्ड होगा या प्योर डबल बॉन्ड होगा यहाँ पे?
Partial.
जोर से बोलिए हम,
Partial.
जोर से। Sometimes it is single, sometimes it is double. It is going to be partial double bond. Same is the case for all the other carbon-carbon bonds. Now, please look at the first carbon and tell me in the first structure. Look at the first carbon only. अब हम charges की बात करेंगे, ठीक है? We are going to look at the charges. Now, please tell me in the first carbon, A structure, it is neutral or it is charged? A structure में carbon number 1, it is neutral or charged? माइक ही ऑफ हो गया सबका।
Charged.
सारे लोग माइक ऑन करके रखेंगे पूरे क्लास में। कीप योर माइक ऑन, अदरवाइज लीव द क्लास। जो नहीं है हम उसको बाहर ही कर देंगे। प्लीज कीप योर माइक ऑन। कीप योर माइक ऑन एवरीवन। So only 3 students. No problem. I don't have any problem with the noise. I'm asking you to keep the mic on. Abdullah and Yusuf. Okay, fine. Yusuf also. Okay, seems Yusuf is not here. Chaliye, please tell me for the first carbon atom in the A structure, it is positively charged or it is neutral? Is it
Positively
neutral or
charged.
positive? Positively charged. In the second, it is?
Neutral.
Neutral.
In the second, it is what? Neutral or positive?
Positively charged.
B structure में बताइए, B structure में positive है या neutral है?
Neutral.
Neutral. In the C structure?
Neutral.
And D structure?
Neutral.
E structure?
Positively charged.
Positive. That means sometimes it is positive, sometimes it is neutral. So it is going to be what? Partial positive. Someone please tell me.
Yeah.
Now, what about the second structure? Tell me. In the first A, Arab, keep your mic on. Abdullah, keep your mic on. Abdullah, tell me for the second structure, it is charged or it is neutral? Second carbon atom, A structure. Second carbon in A, it is charged or neutral? Abdullah, tell me. सेकेंड कार्बन चार्ज है या न्यूट्रल है, साफ साफ बताइए। लुक एट द कार्बन, ठीक है भाई, आप लोग ध्यान से, ये कार्बन एटम चार्ज है या फिर न्यूट्रल है? यस अब्दुल्ला।
Neutral.
In B, the same carbon in B, charged or neutral? B में क्या है?
Neutral.
C में
ई में न्यूट्रल,
डी में
चार्ज चार्ज चार्ज।
ध्यान कहाँ है आपका? हाँ, चार्ज है, ये चार्ज दिख रहा है आपको?
नहीं, न्यूट्रल न्यूट्रल।
पॉइंट आउट कीजिए ना, नहीं दिख रहा है आप लोगों को तो कार्बन आटम कहाँ पे है? तुक्का मार रहे बैठ के यहाँ पे, नहीं दिख रहा तो पॉइंट आउट कीजिए, ऐसे उंगली लगा के देखिए उस कार्बन आटम पे कि चार्ज है कि पॉजिटिव है, आंख से नहीं दिख रहा तो। ई में,
चार्ज
ई में बताइए क्या है, चार्ज है या न्यूट्रल है?
चार्ज।
ई में चार्ज है। अरे भाई मेरे, कार्बन आटम, सेकंड कार्बन आटम ये है ना? अरे पॉइंट आउट तो किया हुआ है सेकंड कार्बन आटम, वो भी नहीं दिख
न्यूट्रल
रहा
है,
आपको? क्या है, चार्ज है या न्यूट्रल है? जोर से बोलिए।
न्यूट्रल न्यूट्रल।
सो इट इज गोइंग टू हैव व्हाट, पार्शियल पॉजिटिव या फिर न्यूट्रल रहेगा यहाँ पे भी इन द रेजोनेंस हाइब्रिड?
पॉजिटिव
डेल्टा पॉजिटिव देंगे, डेल्टा पॉजिटिव देंगे या नहीं देंगे?
देंगे।
बहुत बढ़िया। अरे पूरे स्ट्रक्चर में जब न्यूट्रल है तो यहाँ पे डेल्टा पॉजिटिव क्यों देना है? पूरे स्ट्रक्चर में न्यूट्रल है तो इट विल बी न्यूट्रल हियर आल्सो। टेल मी अबाउट द थर्ड कार्बन, टेल मी अबाउट द थर्ड कार्बन। और उंगली देख के एक भी गलत नहीं होना चाहिए, अब्दुल्ला हम बता रहे हैं आपको। आपको ये नहीं दिख रहा है कि पॉजिटिव है कहीं पे लिखा हुआ है या फिर पॉजिटिव नहीं लिखा हुआ है? ध्यान दीजिए, इसीलिए हम बोलते हैं कि ध्यान नहीं रहता आपका क्लास में। थर्ड कार्बन इन ए, बताइए पॉजिटिव है न्यूट्रल है? चार्ज है या
न्यूट्रल
न्यूट्रल है ये बताइए, चार्ज है या न्यूट्रल?
न्यूट्रल
बी में
न्यूट्रल।
आ जाइए, क्लास क्लास छोड़ के जाइए आप, दिख नहीं रहा आपको? हाँ, अरे थर्ड कार्बन आटम देख के बताइए ना भाई आप, क्या हो गया आपको अब्दुल्ला? कोई टफ चीज पूछ रहे हैं हम? हाँ, एम आई आस्किंग एनीथिंग टफ हियर? थर्ड कार्बन आटम आपको दिख रहा है कि नहीं दिख रहा अब्दुल्ला, ये बताइए आप।
दिख रहा है।
तो फिर बी में क्या है, चार्ज है या न्यूट्रल? जोर से बोलिए साहब साहब।
चार्ज।
सी में,
न्यूट्रल न्यूट्रल।
डी में, जोर से बोलिए, डी में,
न्यूट्रल न्यूट्रल।
ई में।
न्यूट्रल।
तो बताइए डेल्टा पॉजिटिव देंगे या नहीं देंगे?
नहीं देंगे नहीं देंगे, न्यूट्रल है पूरा। और
एक में चार्ज है ना, वो कहीं पे चार्ज है कहीं पे न्यूट्रल है, सो इट इज चार्ज समवेयर, सो इट इज गोइंग टू गेट डेल्टा पॉजिटिव। फोर्थ कार्बन के बारे में बताइए, बताइए आप। फोर्थ कार्बन आटम इन ए, चार्ज
न्यूट्रल
और न्यूट्रल। फोर्थ
न्यूट्रल
कार्बन आटम बी में,
न्यूट्रल। ऑल सर, ऑल आर न्यूट्रल राइट?
देख के बताइए आप। दिखा आपको? न्यूट्रल
हाँ
है
सर,
पक्की बात?
हाँ न्यूट्रल है पक्का।
तो यहाँ पे डेल्टा पॉजिटिव देंगे या नहीं देंगे?
नहीं देंगे नहीं देंगे।
व्हाट अबाउट फिफ्थ स्ट्रक्चर इन ए, इट इज व्हाट, न्यूट्रल और चार्ज? फिफ्थ
न्यूट्रल
में, डी में,
न्यूट्रल।
सी में,
चार्ज।
डी में,
न्यूट्रल
ई में।
न्यूट्रल। नो, यस न्यूट्रल।
अब यहाँ पे बताइए डेल्टा पॉजिटिव देंगे या नहीं देंगे?
देंगे देंगे।
नाउ प्लीज सेंड मी, आप इसको कंप्लीट कीजिए फिफ्थ कार्बन आटम के लिए, ऑल ऑफ यू गाइस प्लीज सी whether it is neutral or charge in all the resonating structures. Then look at the seventh carbon atom, sixth के लिए, then seventh के लिए, and give delta positive wherever applicable, and then send me on the WhatsApp. Please do this whatever I was doing for the sixth carbon atom and the seventh carbon atom. Okay. जिन लोग, और आप लोग को नहीं आ रहा है कुछ, ठीक है ना, जिन लोग आंसर नहीं दे पा रहे थे, खासतौर से अब्दुल्ला, आप इस तरह से लिखिएगा, है ना, पॉइंट आउट करके, जिस तरह से हम कर्सर लेके जा रहा है उस तरह उंगली लेके जाइएगा। यहाँ पे देखिए 6 में न्यूट्रल, 6 में न्यूट्रल, इस तरह से। ठीक है, आंख पे भरोसा नहीं करना आपको, उंगली रख रख के देखिए आप, अंदाजी बोलते हैं। फिर उसके बाद देखिए 6A में क्या है, न्यूट्रल है कि नहीं है। फिर उसके बाद देखिएगा न्यूट्रल न्यूट्रल, अच्छा चार्ज है एक जगह तो डेल्टा पॉजिटिव लगाइएगा। ओके, डू द सेम थिंग फॉर 6th वन। यस सेबा, वेरी गुड, करेक्ट। इरम, वो रिंग लगा दीजिए प्लीज, रिंग नहीं रहेगा तो वो गलत हो जाएगा। ठीक है, एक भी मार्क्स नहीं मिलेगा अगर आपने बेंजीन के स्ट्रक्चर में रिंग नहीं लगाया तो। ठीक है, प्लीज रिंग लगा लीजिए, रिंग मत भूलिए, otherwise it is correct होगा। okay, everything is correct, just add those ring or dotted lines. Benzene, you can write it like this, or you can write it like this, or you can write like this also. Alternate double bonds, they can basically try to write this one. This is the best structure that you can write. I will wait 2 more minutes. Please send the answer quickly. 6th और 7th कार्बन में कुछ हार्ड काम नहीं कह दिया आप लोगों को। You need to identify on each of the carbon atoms whether it is neutral or charged. If it is neutral in all of the 5 resonating structure, then it will be neutral. If it is charged in any one of them, then it is going to have a delta positive charge. आने देना वो केस फहद, अभी खत्म हो गया क्या रेजोनेंस? रेजोनेंस कंप्लीट हो जाए तो फिर उसके बाद पूछेगा सर इस केस में क्या होगा, उस केस में क्या होगा। ठीक है, रेजोनेंस अभी पूरा पढ़ा देने दीजिए सारे केसेस, उसके बाद पूछेगा कुछ बचेगा तो। इलेक्ट्रॉन मूवमेंट याद रखिए, आपके पास कुछ भी ग्रुप लगा रहे हैं, इलेक्ट्रॉन मूवमेंट आपको याद रखना बस। इलेक्ट्रॉन सोर्स से इलेक्ट्रॉन सिंक, दैट्स इट। क्या किसी का आंसर नहीं आया? किसी को नहीं आ रहा क्या? सिर्फ इरम और हिबा ने आंसर किया है अभी तक। 6 इज न्यूट्रल एवरीवेयर, दिस इज गोइंग टू हैव अ डेल्टा पॉजिटिव चार्ज। ठीक है, अब ये इतना हम नहीं ध्यान देने जाएंगे कि पॉजिटिव चार्ज कहाँ पे है। हम क्या, एटलीस्ट ये तो कम से कम मान के चले ना कि आप लोग को देखना सुनना आता है ना। अब देखना सुनना तो हम नहीं सिखा सकते हैं, राइट। एडिशन बोलिएगा, एडिशन भी सिखा देंगे हम, देखना सुनना थोड़ी ना सिखा सकते हैं। किसी को पॉजिटिव चार्ज अगर नहीं दिख रहा तो वो भाई अपना आँख का इलाज कराए। या फिर ध्यान दे, आंख का क्या इलाज कराएगा? आंख का इलाज करा के तो बैठे होंगे सारे के सारे। ध्यान दे टॉपिक पे। Right, next. What is the next case that we can have? Pi, sigma, and lone pair. Right, case 2. A double bond B, single bond C with a lone pair, or A double bond B, single bond C with a negative charge. ठीक है? चलिए, write the first structure. Example, you have A double bond B, and here you have, let us suppose, negative charge. Now, what is going to happen? What is the electron source? Tell me, guys. What is the electron source? What do you think? Electron source क्या है यहाँ पे? Where do you see the most electron source? Carbon number 1, 2 और 3. कहाँ पे सबसे ज्यादा इलेक्ट्रॉन दिख रहे हैं आपको? बताइए. 1, 2 और 3. 3 में. वेरी गुड. ठीक है, तो इस तरह से आइडेंटिफाई कीजिए. 3 में नेगेटिव चार्ज है, दैट इज व्हाई देयर इज द मोस्ट नंबर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स. ठीक है, व्हेनेवर यू हैव नेगेटिव चार्ज, दैट मींस यू हैव अ लोन पेयर देयर. लोन पेयर, उसके बाद आता है पाई, उसके बाद आता है सिग्मा. दिस इज द ऑर्डर ऑफ electron richness. Lone pair is the most electron rich, followed by pi, and then followed by sigma. So now this pi, this both the electrons here, lone pair होगा यहाँ पे, है ना? Negative charge मतलब lone pair, negative charge आएगा यहाँ, and this pi electron is going to go to this carbon atom. So you are going to get negative charge here and pi bond here, like this. Similarly, you can have other cases. For example, if you have O negative का negative यहाँ, this pi electron will go to this carbon atom. So you are going to get double bond O, and here you are going to get negative. Similarly, right, you can also have OH. Now, if you have OH, there are lone pairs in oxygen. Now, again, the lone pair is going to go here. This carbon atom is going to get the negative charge like this. Double bond OH. Now, oxygen is going to get positive because वो electron donate कर रहा है, and then this is going to get negative charge. One thing that you should remember here, both the resonating structure, all the resonating structure should have the same charges. Okay, net charge same होना चाहिए. Here it is -1. Here also it is -1. Here also it is -1. Here it is also -1. Here it is net neutral. यहाँ पे देखिए positive and negative, it is net neutral. Okay, so all of these structures should have the same number of same charges. Okay, it should have same charge. Now there is one very important. Please write. If you have a benzene ring, and this benzene ring has a OH group. Now, when you have OH group, this OH group should have lone pair electrons. This lone pair electron is going to give the electrons here. This pi bond is going to move like this. And you will get the first resonating structure. Now, the first resonating structure, we are going to have a double bond OH. Now, since this oxygen has donated electron here, it is going to get a positive charge. This carbon is going to get a negative charge, and you will have the pi bond as it is. Again, you can see A double bond B, single bond C, and C with a negative charge. So again, electron source. You are going to get negative charge here. The double bonds will be here and here. This is still OH positive. Now, negative charge will move here. The pi electron is going to move here. You are going to get double bond. Sorry. You are going to get the double bond here and here. Negative charge here. Double bond OH. Positive charge here. In the last case, this negative charge is going to move down here. This pi bond is going to break, and it is going to neutralize the oxygen. So at last, you will have pi bond, and pi bond, single bond OH, and with its all the electrons. Now, please look at all these carbon atom and write the resonance hybrid structure.
So
Yeah, tell me.
when we're drawing the arrows, the bonds will shift to the corners, right? Bonds in
Bonds
the
will shift to the corner. What do you mean by that? I don't
like
understand. You mean
the arrows.
arrows? It will end up at what? I can't hear you now. कोई स्ट्रक्चर बताइए ABCDE में कौन सा स्ट्रक्चर किस में आप बात करनी है किसी एक को एग्जांपल बताइए.
No, sir. No, sir. I got it. No.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Please check the resonance hybrid structure, guys. Everything is right, Iram, except that double bond with OH. It will be partial double bond. Right, Iram? The carbon OH bond will be partial double bond. Okay. Again, this should not take much time. First of all, draw the skeleton. Then you, first of all, take into consideration the bonds. So all the bonds, as you can see, has a partial double bond character. So you're going to add dotted lines like this. This is going to have delta negative, this is going to have delta negative, and this is going to have delta negative. Okay. Now, what is the significance? And also, this is going to be delta positive. Now, the significance of this resonance structure is that even though आप simple structure जब देखिएगा, then you see that there is a lone pair in the oxygen atom, but it is what having a delta positive charge rather than delta negative charge. Now, this was apparently the electron rich site. जहां से attack हो सकता था, like if you had some electrophile, then you would have attacked the electrophile like this. But as you can see right now, it is not the best place to attack the electrophile. If you have an electrophile here, this will be attacked by the ortho position. These two are ortho. The black ones are ortho position. And it will also be attacked by the para position, but not by the oxygen atom. So this is why resonance structure are important for reactivity. It gives you the real picture where the electrons really are. Okay, and where not they apparently are. So they are really are at these ortho and para positions. Okay. So now you have two homeworks that you're going to do. One is for benzene ring with NH2 group. NH2 also has a lone pair. ठीक है ना? अब ये बात आप लोगों को पता रहनी चाहिए. Second is CH2 negative. Write down this structure. This is for homework because it is similar to the above case. Right next, the C part. Pi sigma free radical, A double bond B, single bond C with a free radical. Now again, free radical is what it is. It should be the free radical carbon atom. It has 7 electrons, so it is electron poor. Okay, please remember that. Now, first example, CH2 double bond, CH with a single bond, CH2 free radical. Now, in this case, I'm simply drawing one example. देखिए आपके पास इस तरह से आप बनाइएगा जिस तरह से आपने पॉजिटिव चार्ज के लिए बनाया था. ठीक है, pi sigma positive. We'll make a similar thing here. CH2 single, CH double, CH2, and this is going to have a free radical. But please see how the complete thing happens. CH2, this has pi bond, that is why 4 electron pairs. Then you have CH. CH will be having 2 electron pairs with the carbon atoms, and then you have CH2. And this carbon atom is going to have a free radical like this. Now, first of all, what happens? There is a cleavage of bond like this. The pi bond breaks like this. So you get an intermediate structure in which all the carbon atoms, CH2, then you have the 2 electrons. Then you have CH, again the 2 electrons, and then you have CH2. Now all the carbon atoms here are having a free radical. Then this free radical and this free radical, they combine together to form a bond, giving you the above structure, which is CH2. This free radical is as it is here with a sigma bond, this two electrons with sigma bond. And here you are going to have 4 electrons making the sigma and pi both. CH2. So this is the whole process, but again, you don't have to remember the complete thing. You just move an arrow like this and you will get the free radical here. Okay, you have to show it like this. Now, what is the resonance hybrid here? Resonance hybrid is going to be CH2, single CH, single CH2. Both of these are partial double bond, and here you are having delta free radical and delta free radical. Okay, that means both of these carbon, this carbon and this carbon, both of these carbon are electron poor. Is there confusion here? This is also electron poor. This is also electron poor. We can do a similar thing with the benzene ring also. CH2 free radical. Now this free radical will not be there. You'll have double bond, and a free radical here. Then this electron will move here. Free radical is here. Double bond CH2, the double bonds here. Now the pi bond is going to move here. Pi, free radical here, double bond CH2. And then again, it is going to move here. Giving back CH2 free radical, double bond, double bond, double bond. Now resonance hybrid. CH2. All of these are partial double bond, and this ortho and para position and this CH2, all of them are having delta free radical. But generally you will not see this case much. Okay. But write this just for the practice of electron movement. Electron source to electron sink. Electron source to electron sink. Think in those terms.
So,
Yeah, tell me.
so the arrows, the from the bond to the
GG.
yeah. So do they point to the corner or the side?
Sides.
Okay.
Because they are forming bond. I mean, see, it's actually not right to point at the bonds, but मतलब ये गलती इतने लोग कर चुके हैं, किताबों में भी कर चुके हैं कि वो बॉन्ड पे भी जाता तो कोई दिक्कत की बात नहीं, ठीक है? Because इलेक्ट्रॉन, I mean, इलेक्ट्रॉन बॉन्ड के पास कहाँ जाएगा? मतलब बॉन्ड तो खाली जगह, right? But we show it like that. If it ends at bond, that means it is going to form a bond. Okay. If you are breaking a bond and that bond, if you're having a bond and that bond ends at bond, then you are going to form a bond. But if you have a bond which is going to end at a atom, the bond break hota hai. These are the things that you will see later on. Done everyone? Yes or no? Please tell me. Done, guys? Right, next.
Yes, sir.
Third one now. Write the D. This is case 4. Pi sigma pi. A डबल बॉन्ड B, सिंगल बॉन्ड C, डबल बॉन्ड D। ठीक है, अब इस केस में एक सबसे पहला एग्जांपल, you have CH2 double bond, CH single bond, CH aldehyde का केस है, ठीक है, CHO, CHO को अगर आप खोल के लिखेंगे then it is going to have a hydrogen like this and double bond O। तो यहाँ पे आप लोग को दिख रहा होगा this is pi sigma pi, ठीक है। Now this is a case where you can have resonance। कैसे? अच्छा, अब यहाँ पे बताइए, इलेक्ट्रॉन सोर्स तो दोनों ही है, राइट, बोथ द पाई और व्हाट इलेक्ट्रॉन सोर्स, तो फिर इलेक्ट्रॉन मूवमेंट कहाँ पे होगा? इलेक्ट्रॉन मूवमेंट विल बी टुवर्ड्स मोर इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिव एटम। ऑक्सीजन एटम इज गोइंग टू पुल द इलेक्ट्रॉन। ये तो पहला जो मूवमेंट होगा वो इस तरह से होता है, which is going to give you CH2 double bond CH single bond CH single bond O नेगेटिव, कार्बन पे क्या आ जाएगा? कार्बन पे आ जाएगा पॉजिटिव चार्ज, है ना। जब उस दोनों बॉन्ड को आप ब्रेक करेंगे, कार्बन पे क्या आ जाएगा? पॉजिटिव चार्ज। अच्छा, अब आप लोग को यू कैन सी अ केस हियर वेयर यू आर हैविंग A double bond B single bond C with a positive charge। Now you can easily make the movement। Now what is going to happen? This electron is going to move into this bond। Okay, so from pi bond, it is going to form a pi bond here। You'll write the structure CH2 single bond CH double bond CH single bond O negative। This carbon atom will get a positive charge। ठीक है, ये यहाँ पे भी क्या है? न्यूट्रल। Here also it is neutral। Here also it is net neutral। Positive and negative दोनों मिलके neutral। Now what will be the resonance hybrid structure? In the resonance hybrid you will be having CH2 single CH2 single CH double bond CH, उसका single bond O ही रखिए यहाँ पे। Now as you can see you have 1 2 3 carbon atoms and one is oxygen atom। 1 and 2 double double single, that means it is going to be partially double। 2 and 3 single single double, ये भी क्या है? partially double bond। Then you have what? Then we have the 3 and 4 atoms double single single, so this is also partially double। Now oxygen atom is delta negative। The oxygen atom that is directly connected to carbon, this is going to have delta positive because it is positive in this second structure। Then this carbon atom is neutral, इसमें कोई चार्ज नहीं है। Then this CH2 is positive। अब ये डेल्टा, ये CH2 पॉजिटिव होगा, किसी को दिख रहा है ना? No one was seeing that this CH2 is also having delta positive। When you write the resonance structure, then only you can see that okay fine, the last carbon atom, you talk to alpha carbon, this is your beta carbon। This beta carbon is also what? It is delta positive। अल्फा बीटा कैसे दिखता है बता रहे आपको। If you have, we had 4 carbon atoms, 4 था, 3 था। You had 3 carbon atoms and CHO। So CHO is a functional group। CHO क्या है आपका? functional group। Functional group directly attached to the carbon atom, this is alpha carbon। Next carbon, the carbon directly attached to alpha, it is beta carbon। Okay, so we did not know that beta carbon is going to be delta positive, but it is delta positive after writing the resonance। Similar things you can write here। You have something like this, double bond double bond। So directly आप क्या लिख सकते हैं? You move it here and you move it here। You'll get O negative, a double bond and a positive charge here। इसका भी अगर रेजोनेंस हाइब्रिड देखिएगा तो इट इज गोइंग टू बी द सेम थिंग। Now, here we have a very interesting case with the benzene ring. Please see. NO2. If I have NO2 attached, it is going to be nitrogen, double bond oxygen, and a dative bond oxygen. Now, A double bond B, single bond C, double bond D. Now, here again, the electron movement will be towards the more electronegative element. So the electron will move away from the benzene ring and then here. So here I will get the first resonating structure. In the first resonating structure, please write nitrogen, oxygen. Here you are going to have what? Here you are going to have a negative charge on oxygen because that is the pi electron moving towards oxygen. And this nitrogen is going to have a double bond here. This will get a positive charge because it lost an electron. These bonds will be as it is. There are 4 bonds. There are 4 atoms participating in the resonance. So please सबको देखिएगा. Look at the structures here. यहाँ पे. This is losing a bond. The first carbon atom, if you look at this carbon atom, it is losing a bond. The second carbon atom, it lost a bond, but again it gained a bond also. Nitrogen atom, it lost a bond, but also it gained a bond. So both of these are going to be neutral. The end is going to be negative and positive. Now, once you are with this structure, then you can directly see electron source to electron sink. Now, this is the case, A double bond B, single bond C, and there is a pi bond. Now, this is going to be NO, negative and a dative bond, the double bond here, double bond here, double bond here, and a positive charge here. This pi bond is going to move down here. Double bond nitrogen, dative bond oxygen, single bond oxygen negative. This is going to be double bond here, positive charge here. Now, this will move here. Simultaneously, this is also going to move here. Double, 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 single nitrogen, oxygen, and double bond oxygen like this. This is dative bond. Check. Now, if I'm going to draw the resonance hybrid here, वैसे तो यहाँ पे भी देखिए this oxygen is having lone pair. एक ना resonance आपका यहाँ से भी हो सकता है. Like this and like this. ठीक है? So this also is in resonance on its own. उसको भी अगर हम consider कर लें, तो then all of these are going to be partial double bond. This is also partial double bond. This complete thing is partial double bond. Now comes the charge. Nitrogen is what this oxygen is, delta negative. ये भी oxygen आपका क्या बोलते हैं, कभी-कभी delta negative रहेगा. Both of the oxygens are same. You are going to add delta negative there. Okay. Now, what are the points in carbon? This is going to be delta positive. This is going to be delta positive. This is also going to be delta positive. The rest of the carbon atoms are neutral. Please write this down. Done everyone? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Done, sir. Okay, so please try this once more.